Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, this is Global Asset Channel. That's the name I go by on YouTube, but my name is Precious. I'm a registered nurse here in Canada. So this channel is basically for information purpose, and as way of disclaimer, I am not an immigration officer. I'm not an immigration consultant, neither am I anything registered to give you immigration advice. So whatsoever I do here on this channel is solely based on my personal research, my experience, and stories I hear from other people. So by saying this, I'm saying do your due diligence. All the information you hear on social media, by now you should understand better not to work with all of them until you do your due diligence and confirm the authenticity of whatsoever information you get on social media. Today, I'm going to be talking about visitor's visa. There's been a lot of issues around this visitor's visa. Before COVID came, the Canadian government wasn't allowing visitors to change from their visitor status to work permit in Canada. But during COVID, what happened was that there were short staff in various industries in Canada, especially the healthcare sector. So what they did was that every visitor that were here in Canada as at that time and wanted to work, they gave them that ability to transit from visitor's visa to work permit. So the immigration Canada, they actually bent their rules at that time to favor visitors who were stuck, because there wasn't, who were stuck in Canada because there wasn't flight going out and there weren't flights coming in. So they just did that to kind of help and also boost the economy in a way, because if things weren't running, if there were a shortage of health caregivers, lots of lives were being lost. So they did what they did at that time to save the situation that was on ground. And after that, they continue because it kind of helped their economy, to fill in for those difficult or high shortage careers. So now people started devising ways to abuse this good intended solution to the economy of Canada. So what did people do? They started telling people, come to Canada. When you come to Canada, I'll make sure I give you job. I'll give you job, and then you just get a work permit, and after work permit you get your PRO, and then you become a Canadian permanent resident, which wasn't totally bad in itself. But then it did not stop there. No, it didn't stop there. So people migrated from just giving jobs to selling LMIA. So LMIA is like a market opinion, labor market opinion for internationally trained workers. So the way that works is that for an employer to be able to employ an international or a foreign worker, that employer must have posted their job on job sites, recognized job sites in Canada for a period of 19 days, which is equivalent to to 3 months, period of 3 months. You must have posted your job to say, hey, Canadian government, I'm looking for employees. I've been looking for these employees. I've posted this position for a period of 3 months, and no resident of Canada is interested in working with me or working for me. So based on your evidence, because the Canadian immigration government, the IRCC, they also check those websites. They will request for the dates you posted and the dates you pull it down and all those stuff. But now people somehow found their ways around that, and they started selling this LMIA. They started selling the LMIA. So they can tell you come to Canada, and then you come to Canada, then they look for somebody who has maybe convenience shop and all those stuff. And then somehow, I don't know how, don't ask me. Like I said, I'm not an immigration officer. I'm not a registered consultant. I am just doing this for humanity. So they bought their ways around, they figured it around, and then they started selling this LMIA. Initially, they started selling for 5,000, like I heard. Then they went to 10,000. Some people said they bought up to 25,000. So it became so ridiculous. It started defeating the very purpose for which it was made for. And so a lot of people getting stranded in Canada in the name of looking for a job, from visitor's visa to work permit, not getting job. A lot of chaoses in the streets. So the government in 2024, last year, September, put an end to the ability of visitors to transit from visitor's visa to work permit. So as of September 2024, if you come into Canada as a visitor, you cannot change your visa. You cannot change your status as a visitor to work permit. Hear me and hear me again. Since 2024, September to be specific, if you apply to come and visit Canada, you are just saying you are coming as a visitor. You will not be able to change your visitor's visa to work permit within Canada. That is no longer a thing that is being done and accepted in Canada. So why am I stressing this? A lot of people from a lot of countries, they are still being deceived by these immigration, by these agents, immigration agents or agencies. They are still being deceived by them. They are still being told that if they get a visitor's visa, when they get to Canada, they can work. Please don't be deceived. Please don't go and sell your property in the name of coming to Canada to work, because there is no work for you. There is no longer a thing as transferring from visitor's visa to work permit. So do not be deceived. Do not let anybody scam you of your hard-earned salary or your hard-earned money. If you are coming in as a visitor, you stay as a visitor, enjoy yourself, and get the next available flight home to your country of originality. I hope this makes sense. If any agent tells you that when you get to Canada, they will give you a job, or they will link you with someone that will give you a job, please know that you are just heading towards being scammed, because there is no such thing like that in Canada. I know most times people want to hear those sweet things, I don't have so many followers because I just come here and I tell the truth the way it is. It is not that I don't want you to come to Canada. What will I gain if you don't come to Canada? And what will I even gain if you come to Canada? What will I gain if you don't come? I stand nothing. I stand to gain nothing, whether you come or whether you don't come. But what I am saying is this. My candid education is this. Do your due diligence. Use the right route to get into Canada. Canada is a good place. Use the right route to get into Canada. It's not even that easy when you come through the right route. You still kind of struggle. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just the natural or the normal struggling. When you go to a new place, you will struggle to get your bearings. So coming in through the right route, you still have those staggering. You know, you stagger, you go from here, you stagger, and then you find yourself. So if coming in through the right means, you still stagger, is it now coming through the illegal means that will be pleasant? That is exactly my message. I'm not saying don't come to Canada. People came to Canada before me. Since I came here, a lot of people have also come. And people will still come. And people after those people will still come. So nobody is saying don't come. It's just that it pains my heart to see my own fellow people suffering on the street of Canada. And I can't help, because I have my own. In Canada, when bills come, when your salary comes, they go straight to bills. It is the grace of God that helps you to be able to save a little. So please, do your due diligence. Don't let people cajole you into putting you in a very tight corner. So this is my message to you. So this is my message to you today, and I hope this has made sense to somebody. Please, if you have watched this video this far, that means it makes sense to you. Do not be selfish with sharing knowledge. Share my video, comment, like, to enable YouTube to recommend my video to other people that will be searching for a video like mine. And I once again hope that you will think twice before you invest your money into traveling abroad. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.